Hello, everybody from Florida to the world. I'm here, Roberto Alvarez-Galloso, for the Americana Bistro Grill. And for me, it's a pleasure and an honor having as one of our greatest uh, artists in Christian music, Elton Carr. For me, it's a pleasure and an honor having you.
Yes, yes. Oh, yeah, I just noticed on my screen it says Elton Smithers, but my first name is actually Elton Carr. Um, but I started my music career probably, oh, well, the story goes that my dad tried to get me to play the piano, but I wasn't interested in piano. And then I got kicked out of a bunch of choirs. And then I went through a divorce, and then I picked up guitar, and then my church went to a on a mission trip to Russia. And as I was learning my guitar, I was hoping to, be able to play when I got to Russia, but I didn't pick it up that fast. And that was in 2001 or 2000. And anyway, ended up going there. And one of the traditions there is for the Americans to present some music. And the leader of that ministry, we did Vacation Bible School, um, said that I had a really good voice and I needed to sing. And I said, I've never sang before. So anyway, long story short, I ended up singing and they just kept encouraging me to sing. I ended up coming back, and as soon as I learned the G major, which is G, C, D, and E minor, I just started writing songs. And then in 2008, what happened was I went through a church division, and I was kind of in a place where I didn't know where I was going to go. And anyway, I was praying about it, and I had written these songs, and the Lord basically said, "Hey, why don't you just produce these?" Back in 2008, I did, and I formed a band called As in the Band. We did a little tour around the Pierce County area here in Washington State, and I had to shut it down because I ended up going to nursing school, and
Mhm.
and then but I will say, on the last worship night, when I looked out and I saw everybody down, face down on their tables, just praying, I said to myself, I said, wow, I don't know if I should be stopping this. So then fast forward to COVID, I was working, I got laid off, and then it just didn't make sense to put my two boys into, um, after school daycare or whatever you want to call it. And so my wife and I decided that I would stay home to be the primary bus driver, pretty much. That's what I was. And then I changed careers. And I think basically that, being 25 years as a physical therapist assistant, which is, I know I tried to switch to nursing. That's the reason why. But I did work 25 years as a physical therapist assistant. So that's when the Lord opened up the doors for me to really just focus on, you know, recording these songs that you just heard, which is Faith for This Time, which I just released probably 3 weeks ago, if I remember right. And part of that journey was that I also lead a senior youth group, a bunch of guys, and I told them when I first met them, which is I've been with them for 3 years, that I would be recording these songs, and uh, one of them kept pressing me to release it, and I always felt like it could be better, and I was really in search for a sound, and I really just the reason why I was able to release these songs is it just felt right. It was the time, and I did, and I'm amazed about the as far as the response that I have. So going forward, what I hope to do is just kind of get some get my fingerprint on the internet. And thus far, it's been helping, and the Lord's been opening doors. A church reached out to me to play for them on a Sunday and just do a song offering. And really, to me, it's not really about the music at all. It's me uh, on a mission to share God, to share the Lord. And my hope and my expectation is that somehow I would encourage everyone to come to this full awareness of the Lord in their life without the Lord to a life with the Lord. And just like I believe it was Samuel when he heard God's voice, it was like, what is that? And then it took the prophet spacing the name out to tell him that oh, that's God. And just ask him, what is that you, Lord? And basically, and I, in that story, we should learn that, even though we're born again, there is a process of learning to live with the Lord. And to me, over the years of being a Christian, it's taken me a long time to see that it's just not doing devotions in the morning, going to church on Sunday, but it's just really wanting to wake up and saying, thank you, Lord. What are we going to do today? And with that heart posture, the Lord has definitely opened doors. The testimony that I could give you is that, or I would like to share with you, is that if you go on my channel, there's a lady on, I believe it's Healing in Tacoma. I can't remember the title of the video, but it's on my channel where she testifies that she received healing during the worship service. And it just coincidentally, I was leading that worship. And I remember when I was up on, looking down at the, I don't know, the audience or the congregation, I saw this lady. She was standing up and she was jumping up and down. And I said to myself, oh, that lady's receiving healing. And the interesting part about it is that nobody came up to her. She just received healing during the worship service. And I share that story because I believe that the Lord has a lot more to offer for us. And it really begins with our heart posture. We really need to be in a position that we want the Lord to be in our lives, no matter what. I've been in the military, I've been in a nurse assistant, I've been a physical therapist assistant, I've been a nursing student, obviously, and now I'm in real estate. But no matter what I'm doing, I look for opportunities to pray. And it's just a beautiful thing just to see God move in other people's lives. It's an honor that I could see things that happen through my life as well, particularly talking about healing, prophecy, and I could give a lot of testimonies to that. I'm looking forward to getting out there again. Unfortunately, I got to pay the bills, so I got to focus on real estate right now, and I got to do my continuing education. But hopefully, I'll be out there more and more. And I would encourage you just to look at my Facebook channel, maybe YouTube channel. I hope to do some lives on YouTube, and I'll tell you where I'm going to be playing. And really, again, it's not about the music. It's not about the, what is it called? Getting the likes on the internet or trying to become an influencer. It's really just about, positioning myself that God is going to use me to encourage others to know him.
Great.
And again, being born again, it's a life with God.
Besides Facebook, are you on any other social media? Besides
No,
Facebook?
not yet. I meet with this one guy and we talk a lot about social media, and the track that I chose to do is really focus on YouTube, Facebook, and Instagram. As soon as I get a couple of things set on YouTube, I will add TikTok to it, and then also what is that other? Gosh, I'm spacing it out. Rumble. I'm sorry. So those are probably the main platforms I'll be in. If I see something else that it's somebody encourages me to do, I'll do it as well.
Great. For us, Elton, it's a pleasure and an honor having you here, and we're glad you came to be interviewed with us. And we're going to be recommending people to your social media whenever you have like the TikTok and on Instagram. You're doing a really great job spreading the word of the Lord.
Thank you.
We want to wish you the best. And
Thank
from
you.
here in Florida to the rest of the world, this is Roberto Alvarez-Galloso of the Americana Bistro Grill saying, may God bless you and peace in, peace out, and peace everywhere.